YouTube, my name is Natalie. I'm a criminal defense attorney and welcome to my channel. So today's video is basically going to be a one-take video. I'm going to be explaining to you what it means to open the door in a criminal case in the context of Depp v. Heard. Currently, Johnny Depp is in a lawsuit with his ex-wife Amber Heard, and they are in the midst of a trial in which he is suing her for defamation of character based on a 2018 op-ed that she wrote in the Washington Post with the assistance of the ACLU, in which, without naming him, she alleges that Johnny Depp perpetrated assaults against her of both a physical and sexual nature during the course of their marriage. She then republishes that Washington Post article by retweeting it some years later, and Johnny Depp sued first a UK publication for their reporting of it. He lost that lawsuit in the United Kingdom and then lodged this lawsuit here in the United States in the state of Virginia. So currently they are in the midst of a trial, and by and large the judge has ordered that any evidence regarding their prior relationships before they got with one another is inadmissible as basically irrelevant and unduly prejudicial. These are what are called prior bad acts evidence. So there are allegations that Amber Heard has physically assaulted her former domestic partner, who was a woman, and she was actually arrested on those allegations. However, she was never convicted. The charges were dropped against her because her ex-partner did not want to proceed with the charges. In addition, there are women who Johnny Depp dated who would say several things, including that he did not assault them, that they had no prior domestic incidents with him. And Amber Heard would make an allegation that she heard through the grapevine, no pun intended, that Johnny Depp had physically assaulted his ex-girlfriend, Kate Moss, by pushing her down the stairs. The judge has ordered that all of those prior rumors, innuendos, and physical altercations with previous lovers, spouses, fiancés, none of that is admissible in court as prior bad acts evidence. So no one should be testifying to anything that has anything to do with prior relationships before Depp and Heard got together, whether good or bad. However, while Amber Heard was being questioned on direct examination in week 2 of the trial, during her testimony, she did say that there was an incident she had with Mr. Depp in which she alleges that he assaulted her, and that all that she could think of was Kate Moss being thrown down the stairs, which is an allegation that Johnny Depp had thrown Kate Moss down the stairs. Allegedly, Kate Moss has denied this allegation and denied that Johnny Depp has abused her at all. During her testimony, when she said that, Johnny Depp's attorney that was sitting next to him looks back to the attorney behind him and does a yes gesture. And there has been a lot of analysis here on YouTube as to why one attorney would be looking to the other and being happy that someone has alleged or at least implied that their client threw someone down the stairs. And the reason that the plaintiff's attorney, Mr. Depp's attorney, would be happy about that is because of what's called opening the door. So opening the door is where you are allowed to admit either intrinsic or extrinsic evidence of what was previously deemed to be evidence because the other party has brought it up in court unforced. There's no reason for them to do it. They just did it. They brought it up in court. And so now in order to rebut that allegation, you can bring up your own evidence to provide context or to rebut it. So it's opening the door, allowing in something that was previously barred from coming in, that was previously inadmissible. Now, opening the door is not an unlimited context. There still has to be a evidentiary basis to bring it in, something that, you know, you open the door to, and still has to be within the rules of evidence. So for example, I couldn't write on a piece of paper and say, you know, Johnny Depp never assaulted Amber Heard, or Amber Heard is a victim, and then, you know, one of them says otherwise, and it opens the door to that piece of paper coming in. It has to have some type of evidentiary basis to back it up. So what I think that Amber Heard now runs the risk of the jury hearing about during the trial is, number one, testimony from Kate Moss or statements from Kate Moss, if Kate Moss was ever deposed or previously testified, that Johnny Depp did not in fact physically assault her, so that he can combat the allegations of physical assault. And number two, it could open the door to any allegations of past domestic violence from Amber Heard that she allegedly committed on her previous domestic partner. Meaning, if you're allowed to bring up anything that I did in the past, I should also be allowed to bring up anything that you did in the past. If we're both aware of it, it could go into my perception, myself being the plaintiff, my perception of you abusing me if I understand you to have a reputation of abusing other people. So for that reason, it was disastrous for Amber Heard to have said that all she could think about was Kate Moss being thrown down the stairs, because the judge has already very explicitly said that prior bad acts are not going to come in relation to other domestic partners. And now it's going to allow Johnny Depp's attorneys to bring up information about anything that she may have done in the past that is domestic violence related to prior partners. I would like to know what you guys think in the comments section down below. This is a pretty quick video, but I thought that I would just explain that. Any attorney that's on the plaintiff's side, if the defendant says something like that, opening the door to bad evidence being brought in against the defendant, it's a win for the defendant. It wins that battle. I don't know if it'll win the war, but it definitely wins that battle. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.